What's up, guys?
So what's up? Taking any and all questions.
Yep.
So, is your lineup locked?
I'm still deciding between Marquise Brown and JT, to be honest. But I think I'm locking in Marquise Brown.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So.
It's tough though, bro. Having JT on the bench, third week back.
So, yeah. I mean, I like JT in that situation because I told you this on Friday. Because Marquise Brown's going to have to see a lot of Devon Witherspoon or Tariq Woolen, one or the other. And neither's a great matchup. But JT's facing Cleveland. And Cleveland has Deshaun Watson, which they should be able to control the offense a little more, too.
Yeah, I'm too stressed about JT this week.
Yeah, like, I don't think if he does well, it's like you can't really blame yourself for sitting him.
Yeah.
You know?
I would blame myself for sitting Marquise Brown more than I would
right.
JT.
So my one dilemma right now, because Gibbs is a full go. He has no injury designation. Neither does Laporta, thankfully. Do I flex Drake London or Rashee Rice? Drake London, Tampa Bay's 23rd in points allowed. And then Rashee is against the Chargers, who obviously play non-existent pass defense.
Yo, what's up, just a random kid?
What's up, random kid?
So, if I were you, I'd play Rashee.
You think?
Yeah, just because of what I've said about how I feel about this Falcons game, like just the game script in general.
Right.
I would go Rashee, especially since the Chargers are. Dude, I'm gonna show you a stat, and it's not a good stat, but.
Not a good stat for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Let me check my other league. Let's check our tight end premium league. I
Okay.
I haven't looked at that in a minute. So in my other league, I don't really have any questions because.
Holy moly! Let me tell you guys, I got Monty, and I'm currently getting Adams from Mostert. Wow.
How'd you get
Done.
How'd you get Monty? Did he have Monty? No. So Monty is out, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. But
Not unfortunate for me because I'm a Jahmyr Gibbs owner, a delusional Jahmyr Gibbs owner.
I was saying that Jahmyr Gibbs, dude, when it was this situation, David Montgomery is out. I think he got like 17 rushes or 15 rushes.
He did get a lot of work.
So I feel like his work's actually gonna be pretty good.
He just didn't get any passing work, which was really funny. So, yeah, it was against Atlanta. He had 17 rushes for 80 yards and then 1 reception for 2 yards, which makes no sense to me, but whatever. For Puka, so he swapped Monty and Puka and swapped Mostert and Adams. Okay, I like it.
Puka and Godwin for Adams. Heck yeah.
No, Puka
Well
and
done.
Godwin for Monty.
Puka and Godwin for Monty, Mostert for Adams. I like it.
That's solid.
You're getting 2 top tier players.
Right. Just a random kid. This is my one lineup dilemma. Let me know what you think. Drake London against Tampa Bay or Rashee Rice against the Chargers. I got Rashee in there right now. Every time I don't play Drake London, he does well. That's my issue. And Cortland Sutton's gonna have a solid 13 on my bench today. Watch.
Yeah, he'll get a sneaky touchdown. I don't see where the stat is, but basically we're terrible on third and long, like way worse than all the rest of the league since 2021 or since 2020. I think the conversion rate is like 35% on third and
That's crazy.
11 plus.
Washington's probably right there with them.
I know the next one was like 20 something.
Yeah, I think
So
I think
Rashee
Rashee's gonna.
will be fine.
I just hope he finally sees like the playing time, because he's really running like minimal route. He's really running like wide receiver 4, like volume of routes and stuff right now, which is really weird because I feel like he's obviously the best guy.
Yeah.
So hopefully he takes at least a step up to running like the second most routes.
It'll be interesting to see. If Mecole Hardman is to get any work or not.
Right.
I was looking at his last year. He started to come on strong.
I was gonna say,
he
he got injured. So I can kind of afford to play take a gamble on Rashi because Miles played Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley and Evan Ingram only combined for 11 points, whereas Kamara, Carr, and McManus got me 55. So,
yeah, you got a nice lead going in.
yeah. Bro, when you win Thursday night, it feels so different building up to Sunday and going into Sunday.
So it's looking like Hardman will play.
Okay.
But, yeah, I was looking at last year, dude. So this might be where the waiver wire pick up. 10, 7, 1, 1, and then 12, 13, 28, 19.
And
Almost 20 and got injured.
What were his touchdowns
He
like?
was getting touchdowns in 3 of those weeks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not exactly but even 13, I think he got 2 in this one.
Even without the touchdowns.
So, 13,
Yeah.
he's getting, like, double-digit touchdowns. And we've seen him be, like, someone that can spread the field for them, which has been one of their problems. They've had Justin Watson, but he got injured. So, that's why they brought in Mecole.
You see CMC's playing?
He is?
Yeah, or he's at least trending towards playing. Obviously won't. So this is a dilemma that a lot of fantasy managers are going to have because they don't play till tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you play a different guy or you wait on CMC?
Yeah, I think you have to have a pivot. So first of all, you put CMC in your flex. And then now you're looking at people you can pick up off the waiver wire or maybe that you have in that game that you could also flex if CMC were to not play. And who do they play again? Vikings. So, like, pick up KJ Osborne.
And then either one of the 2 running backs.
Yeah, Elijah Mitchell, Jordan Mason if they're still on the waivers.
Or Jawan Jennings because Debo's out.
Bourne or Elijah Moore, PPR.
I like Kendrick Bourne, just because I forget who it is. So Juju's inactive.
Welcome also Chaka.
Yeah, welcome Chaka. I feel like he's been on here once before, maybe. I remember that name.
Mm-hmm.
I know Deshaun Watson is back, and Elijah Moore gets good work when Watson's in, so I'm not gonna deny that. I am a big Kendrick Bourne fan. I think he's going to be their lead receiver this week. That's a hard decision for me. I'm an Elijah Moore owner personally, but I like Kendrick Bourne more this week.
Yeah,
even though I feel like
I'm going to ride with Kendrick Bourne as well.
Whenever one receiver does well on the Patriots, he never does well the next week. But Elijah Moore just hasn't shown me he can be fantasy viable just yet. But if you're betting on this being that game, then I have no issue with it.
Yeah, honestly,
I mean the Colts don't have a great. Let's see.
I think it's just kind of pick and choose at that point.
Yeah. So the Colts are 19th against receivers, so that's favorable. Buffalo is dealing with a lot of injuries, so let's see. So Buffalo's 12th against receivers.
So my next week line is Brees, Eckler, Chase, Adams, Monte Laporta. That is
Eckler,
so dirty.
Chase. Wow. Yeah, I would be excited too, bro.
Yeah.
As long as Monty's playing. Yeah, that's dirty. Yeah, Chaka. I'm gonna say Kendrick Bourne. I think he at least keeps some going. I think he just has a better floor than Elijah Moore does. I also like Jawan Jennings as a stream this week. If you guys are in a murky situation, he obviously hasn't proven much so far this year, but facing a really bad Minnesota defense, along with Debo being out.
That's what I was thinking. Like, could he be a flex option for CMC?
McCaffrey, yeah. I mean, that's one of the guys you'd obviously have to roll with. And if you're playing against someone that has CMC and you can afford to drop someone on like Monday night or something, I would do that. If you're in a tight game. If you're playing against a CMC owner going into Monday night and it's a tight game, I would drop whoever my worst bench player is and pick up Jawan Jennings, KJ Osborne.
Oh, okay, got you. I'm slick because Watson's back, and you might be throwing shorter routes with that shoulder, which would benefit more, but Bourne's the number one today, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. That's about where I'm at.
Honestly, if I was put to it, I said Bourne earlier, I would choose Moore.
Really,
I think he's just a little bit more explosive, and
they do like to give him the ball in multiple ways.
yeah,
I mean, I've seen it all year. It's just he's only had the one game with 10 or more points, and that's when he had 9 receptions, but he only had 49 yards. And he had a fumble.
playing Jennings over them both.
I mean,
What's Debo looking like?
Debo's not playing. He's
Debo's
out for
not
at least
playing.
2 weeks, and they're playing the 30th ranked passing defense in Minnesota. So I mean, Jawan Jennings isn't a guy I'm super like. From a talent standpoint, I like those other 2 guys more than Jawan Jennings. Because I mean, even last year he only had 2 games with over 10 points. And we all know Debo had a really down year last year. I'd stick with Kendrick Bourne. That'd be my choice personally. I don't think Jawan Jennings is the worst option. I just think he's the last resort, in my opinion. Let's see where these guys have them ranked. Ray McLeod always seems to get work too.
That'd be a shot in the dark.
That would be an absolute shot in the dark.
So yeah, I guess we can just check up on our other team. Set the lineup for that on our tight end premium team, which I'm pretty sure it's a points scored league, and
Okay.
we're doing all right.
Gotcha.
Nothing crazy. So we got Geno Smith starting at quarterback against Arizona, Rashad White against Atlanta, Bijan against Tampa Bay, Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen, Mark Andrews, Jordan Addison, Terry McLaurin, Brett Maher, and Indianapolis defense against Cleveland. Could put. I don't think we're going to play any of them
No.
or any of them.
No.
So, yeah.
Who are the defenses out there?
You have to like make a bid for him. I'll see if we can. It's kind of confusing.
Oh, Seattle's out there?
Seattle, Green Bay,
Rams.
Rams. You want to pick someone out?
I gotta go Seattle. Yeah, heck yeah.
Seattle. Alright. For $1. Let's see if it'll work. You're gonna go ahead and drop like
Drop Isaiah Likely.
yeah. Well, I guess he's kinda like our handcuff.
Yeah, but we have Zach Ertz.
True.
We get Isaiah Likely.
Alright. So yeah, I don't
know how that. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd. Settings.
It's fab, so it's a little bit different. Their waivers is just whoever pays the most, and you get a balance.
You get $1,000 for the year.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking at another site, Chaka. If you're still watching, Elijah Moore's ranked 3 spots behind Kendrick Bourne. I mean, pretty tight. That's about where I would have them. Not too far apart, but I do tend to lean Kendrick Bourne.
So we can just watch some red zone or something.
Week 2. Wow, since week 2, Drake London only has one game where he hasn't finished as a top 32 wide receiver. London ranks 12th among wideouts in the red zone targets.
I'm so pissed that the Rams game is at 4 and the Chargers game is also at 4. I wanted to watch the Cooper Cup so badly. Love watching him play.
27-26, just a 1-point game here. But Jalen Hurts, who has his right tackle back, which is a huge deal. 251 pass yards, 2 touchdowns, 51 rush, and another.
Is that Jordan Mailata?
So 3 total touchdowns for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's good for them.
Wait, they said right tackle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Lane Johnson.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. So, did you see where...
Let's go. Cynthia's got recovered the touchdown.
That's tough.
Bro, only 90.5? She is tripping, bro. Over that.
So, Darrell Henderson and Royce Freeman are going to lead the backfield, not Zach Evans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
I wish we
you
could
can't
go back
trust...
in time now.
You can't trust Sean McVay.
Yeah.
I like Darrell Henderson, in all honesty.
It's not bad. Not a bad look. If you can pick up Darrell Henderson, Chaco, you could be a good look.
You see Fryermuth's placed on IR.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt is active.
The Crown is also always on tight ends today.
DK is game time decision.
George Kittle.
Raiders won't trade Devontae.
Half PPR, Jason or Rashad White.
Oof. So I literally, that's funny you say that. I literally just said, turn that down a little bit. Yeah. So I literally just said that Metcalf is game time decision. Gosh, man, that's rough. Because Rashad White plays at 1. I gotta lean Rashad White just because you know his volume, I feel like. Even though Atlanta has a solid run defense and Rashad White has not been efficient this year, he does see solid receptions week in and week out, which we really like. Rashad White. I'd probably have to lean Rashad White just to give you an answer on that. Yeah, because Seahawks Cardinals play 4:05. It's hard, man. If DK wasn't playing, if we knew he wasn't playing, I would tell you Jason without a doubt in my mind. So that's kind of my outlook on that. Now I do think, the more I think about that, DK could easily re-injure that or be on a pitch count, just because.
Our guys charged wind sheep. I don't know what that means.
Half PPR.
I was thinking the same.
Yeah, so, I mean, no problem, man. Welcome to the pod also. Rashad White's just a safe volume. You know he gets receptions. Jason would be great if you knew DK was out. Even if DK is playing, I think Jason could see double-digit points in a half PPR league. So that's where I stand. I'd probably lean Rashad White just because of the time difference also.
Darnell Washington plus 425 anytime. Like that. Yeah, I got cut for 2. So what would this be? 10 for 124. Oh, that's okay. I'm trying to parlay that.
Steelers Rams game is a really interesting game to me. Like, I think the Rams are gonna pull that out, but it's a 3.5 line. Does that surprise you? Only being a 3.5 line?
Steelers Rams.
Yeah.
Not too much. I think it's just the Mike Tomlin effect.
That's true.
So is this not a parlay? Like, what's going on here?
We got any other questions? No.
Nope.
Punani Johnny.
Panani.
Do I have Tampa Bay winning? Because you have Atlanta winning, right?
Yep. You have Tampa Bay.
One Sportsbook. Look at that new titanium iPhone 15.
So we differ.
Why don't I have one? You need to go to T-Mobile where new and existing customers can get iPhone 15
One,
Pro on them.
2, 3,
Switch to T-Mobile.
3 games this week.
Reflection comment. You're very handsome, real comment. You don't need
So at best, you'll be tying.
suckers.
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us now and the freedom to upgrade every year.
Hi, Phil Swift here. This is Flex Super Glue.
Forgot you
Our
had this
super
turn
glue
on.
is so strong that just one single drop virtually welds itself to the surface. Check it out. That one single drop of Flex Super Glue can easily lift over 3 tons. Get the new Flex Super Glue because it works.
Cooper Cup
When
time.
home is where the heart is. Safety is essential. We need support. We need safety.
Kenny
So,
Pickett.
Safe Horizon remains for you,
Yeah.
with you, through it all.
Hydrate, guys.
You founded your kayak company because you
Darnell
love the ocean.
Washington
Now
anytime.
spreadsheets. You need to hire. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Trick chat real quick.
This November, Sunday Morning Football debuts in Frankfurt, Germany on NFL Network. Back-to-back weeks of must-see matchups. First, the Dolphins take on the Chiefs. Then, the Colts face
Oh, you can only do over and unders. You can't do alternates. Same game parlay.
Rise, shine, and watch 2 Sundays full of football. The NFL Frankfurt
So
game
under the
Actually, wait,
prop.
maybe not. Maybe I'm
on
tripping.
NFL Network and streaming on NFL Plus.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
So there's Aiden Hutchinson with his family. Check out the Lion. So anyway, so
120.
49-0 last
Yeah.
night, and Mariucci's Netherlands. There's his dad. Like,
And do Puka for like 70.
I beat him like
Wow. This guy has Breach Hall ranked as the number 3 running back rest of season.
I can't read lips. You're closer to the screen than me.
10 for 500.
Okay, so look who's
Ooh.
joining us right now with a very Cobra Kai-like background for his angry runs. Our buddy from Good Morning
There's
Football.
Puka
Right here,
receptions.
Kyle Brand. How are
What's
you doing, Kyle?
Deontay's?
4.5? Give me that.
Great, Rich. I'm still laughing about Erg giving the Chargers dodge to Jim Harbaugh week 7.
Okay, very good. And by the way, Michigan State fans, I know
What's
Kenneth
Deontay
Walker
Johnson?
ran all over Hutchinson's Michigan Wolverines. It's called a metaphor. Let's get to it. It is National Tight Ends Day today.
Yeah.
If you could choose a new national day in the National Football League, which would you choose, Kyle?
Actually, don't
What would
mind
you
that.
do?
No, I'll stick close to home, Rich. I want to make it National Television
Done
Producers
betting there,
Day,
so.
and it would be today, a day that we beg and beseech all TV
Not gonna place
producers
it.
to cover the Lions by creating content, statistics, lower thirds, and graphics that focus solely on the 2023 Lions. I know you got these great stats about this is the most touchdowns the Lions have scored through 6 games since 1954, 4 straight wins by 14 plus for the first time since FDR. I get it. Can we not enjoy the Lions' success without weaponizing their decades of failure? I don't know if you're going to win the Emmy because you got a shot of a fan with a bag over his head, or you found the Marty Morning League footage, or you got
Yeah, dude. I think Puka. I think this is one of those games where Puka and Cup both go off
Yeah.
against Steelers secondary.
Good now. I don't want to see Bobby Ross. I don't want to see Barry Sanders. Rich,
I'm
it's
excited
like
for Shafter
at
this
his
week.
own wedding, watching his bride
see.
You know, your last 3 wives left you. I know, but they're not here now. I'm in love.
Wow, Luke is starting Daryl Henderson and AJ Dillon,
Let's just enjoy it while we
and
have it.
Jameson Williams and Rondell Moore.
And then Cornwall isn't even starting a running back, bro. I've been trying to trade him running backs all for the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
He's just rejecting everything and not even countering.
Yeah, let's stay hot, Rich.
I mean, I guess he's high on his. He's 4-2.
Radio Producers Day. That's
I
gonna
guess
be
he's just taking the L this week.
And January 7th is the
Doesn't
day
even
the
have
10th
like
of the
running
Buccaneers
backs though.
win the
Like
NFC South
even with
Division.
if Roshan plays, like Roshan Johnson's really overrated right now in my opinion.
Yeah, he is.
Who has a fetish for bashing Baker Mayfield, who does it for sport, who does it for profit, who's built pool houses by bashing Baker Mayfield. What are they gonna do when Baker writes
It's ridiculous, bro. Like, just give me Kelso already.
I hope Mayfield has a great week this week. Bro, Max Matthews has a rough go at it this year. Chan and James Conner are on IR. He does have Michael Wilson, he has Josh Reynolds, Curtis Samuel, Jay Reed.
He's playing Royce Freeman.
Yeah.
I got one more, Rich. It's close to home. Christmas Eve, December 24th.
I mean, his team at full strength would be pretty solid.
His team's good.
Jamar Chase, Chan, and James Conner.
And Water.
And James Cook.
Yeah, he has a good team. Patrick Mahomes too.
Nate's team is surprisingly good.
Nate's team's really good, bro. We were talking about that the other day. Although Debo's out.
Is going to be just flipper. I promise you this, because I did the research, Rich. The only quarterback to ever come back that fast from that injury is Johnny Unitas in 1971. Look it up, sports fans. He ruptured his Achilles playing paddleball in April, and he was playing pro football week 1 on the field. And I think Johnny's remedy was like some salt pills and a nice cold Stroh's. So if
What do you think about Brandon Cook's season long after that Chargers game?
Huh?
What do you think about Brandon Cook's season long after that Chargers game? Because that's his schedule.
I'm not too excited about him.
No?
Nah.
That's one heck of a brew. All right, Kyle. We'll see you next week right here in Los Angeles.
I've been like that all year, so like I don't know.
Kyle, see, they're putting Kyle Pitts up there now for your last appearance. That's not right. It is not
Just
right.
that Dallas offense, dude, has not been clicking.
Just when you turn his mic off too, he can't respond. That's called an angle.
Damn, Gus Edwards is playing. Wow, I didn't know Detroit was number 1 versus running backs. Holy cow.
Bro, do I start the Lions defense or the Browns?
Browns. Yeah. I mean,
Matt's starting the Colts versus Cleveland. That's OB.
like I think Detroit, like, I think Detroit could, like, firmly win this game. I just feel like they're a much more composed team than Baltimore is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, Detroit doesn't make many, like, random errors, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whereas we see Lamar, like, he'll fumble the ball. We see them make drops and stuff like that. Like, we've seen that all season. I don't mind either play, to be honest.
Ooh, Kareem Hunt is active.
Yeah, I told you that.
I black out when you do the news.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it, and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered to truly believe
So
that if they can think it, they
Nate says Jalen Warren or Zach Moss at flex. I lean Jalen
Jalen
Warren.
Warren.
Yeah, just because I think they'll see a bit of a negative game script.
yeah.
That says Gus Edwards, Tutu Atwell. I think Logan Thomas would be an interesting flex, to be honest.
I'd rather Jalen Warren.
Because the Giants are awful against tight end. Not awful, but
It's not the worst flex.
yeah, I'd lean Jalen Warren.
I also want to flex Tyler Lockett, bro.
Is he in your lineup?
No.
Bro, what?
I got Marquise Brown.
You're tripping. You're tripping. I'm not even a Lockett guy, bro. He's got to be in your lineup.
How do I sit Marquise Brown though?
Because
Seattle's 32nd against wide receiver.
yeah, Arizona's 26.
Yeah, but Marquise
Seattle's
Brown,
gonna dominate this game.
I don't know. I can't say Marquise Brown right now. If you look at his targets, bro, it's OD.
Yeah, he's been good. Jeez, double digit all but 2. Hey, you need to make a trade, bro.
I've been trying. I want to kill so bad.
You trade Jonathan Taylor. You should trade Jonathan Taylor and Marquise Brown for someone.
If I did that, it'd be another running back.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust Mostert as, like, when the playoffs come.
Right. We got 10 minutes, guys. Any and all questions, welcome.
10 minutos. If I just trade Mostert,
Pittsburgh has not found their offense yet, so I'm going with the team across the street. And he's Steelers?
But I gotta get this is why I get my Tomlin dog now, because it's going to be a good game. But no, without offense, he always finds defense. But I'm still thinking
Aaron Donald going against the team that he supposedly would only play for other than the Rams. As we all know, he's a Pittsburgh guy. Cynthia Freeland's projection is all with us. Oh, is that the aforementioned Joey Harrington? No, who's Kevin Jones? The Ravens are 5-1 against the Lions all time. Who's the only guy to beat him? Who's Coach Floyd? Who comes to team? Tyler's on that team. Mooch. Look at you, Moochie. Joey Harrington? Yeah.
Lions
And then
Joey Harrington.
What's a real about Joey? Yeah. Oh, that's just made my day, Rich. Yes.
Oh, that's
Alright.
all right, Coach.
Arnold
That's all right.
rectified.
Well, Coach
What
is
is that?
always breaking people
Starting Craig
records.
Reynolds.
Now today, Detroit gets a win and breaks on with Coach. I say Detroit.
I want Luke to lose.
We got Joe.
No, honestly. He has one of the better teams.
Hey, I'm going with the home team. We saw them. I love their defense. I think they'll put up enough points. I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens too. I think the Lions are going to miss big. And I think the Lions are going to win this division. And I think the Lions, I'll even give you a prediction. I think they're going to go 13-4, which means they got to lose 3 more games. And I think today's one of them. I'm
Split on Lions Ravens. That's what we were too.
Oh,
Oh no.
We got this, y'all. We got it.
Ravens.
And they had Kyle Hamilton ejected from that game, but he still got it done. And I know the Titans are not the Lions.
Ravens 4,
Oh, he's ready. Diggs ready.
Lions 3.
Diggs ready.
I think the Lions are gonna win.
Vacation ideas?
A ski resort.
How about a hotel with a spa for mom?
I like that idea.
Play ball in more places. Booking.com? Yeah.
Old Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
Man, am I excited for this game. Let's go, Pats. Pats are some suck.
There's plenty for both of
So
you.
Pats are buns.
Old Trapper.
Some slut.
Focus,
Ravens about to get.
determination, drive. Some say we're born with it. Some say it lies within Jennifer's purse at Carousel 3. Liquid IV has 8 vitamins and nutrients for faster hydration to give you a boost for your marathon and to power through set after set. Because real life is extreme enough. Liquid IV.
Pats suck and we lose.
Give the gift
Just got a
of
Patriots
comfort
hater
this
in you.
holiday season with Tommy John. We've reimagined pajamas and loungewear with innovative
upset today.
Boo.
Bold.
Obviously not in our chat, but that's.
Hey guys, we're not talking about our chat right now. If you are still watching, most of you are probably preparing with popcorn and wings.
Kickoff is your pregame headquarters for the final act of Week 7 drama. Niners looking for a bounce-back win. Vikings looking to send them home with the
I hope Stafford finally like breaks out, bro.
answers on game day kickoff Monday, 7 Eastern.
To get more hits out here, start
Hey,
trading.
You see what?
you said what?
I hope Stafford finally breaks out.
He will, bro.
Passes
This
for
is
more
the
than one
Stafford
touchdown.
game. Cooper for 2. Nakua for 2. 4 touchdowns for Stafford. Tyler Higbee for 1.
All over the body, and they're constantly
Nate's watching. You said popcorns and wings. What the?
good all day. My current favorites are Underarm and Women's Growing Comfort.
Do you see all the injuries in the Raiders Bears game, bro?
Your products
It's insane.
guarantee if it doesn't
Like
work
I
with
would
your current deodorant. It's easy, quick,
I would never bet that game in my life right now.
delivered. You gotta get
Like, I wouldn't put anything on anything, bro.
Not the Stafford game.
No, why is that, Nate?
Oh, we have a hater in the chat.
Why is that, Nate? Bro, like, there's like at least 5 starters out for each team. It's insane.
Steelers D2
Oh, nice, baby. Too nice.
Like doing nice.
Type 2 nice. I forgot about that. Nate, what's your opinion on this on the Falcons Bucks game? That's a game I'm interested.
I got the Falcons.
I got the Buccaneers. I'm interested to hear what Schmeat thinks.
Never heard of TJ. I think he's the best
Hold on,
defensive player in
I'm
the league right now.
Move the chat a little bit. I want to see where. Okay, Lone Wolf going with the Giants.
Only one pick for the Colts. Everyone for the
Rams sweep,
Seahawks.
Seattle sweep, KC. Wow, KC sweep. Baker's baked. Baker's baked, but he's balling out. Falcons.
Let's go. I'm with you, Nate.
It's awful, Nate. I thought we were friends. Mac Jones is trash.
No one wants to see Mac Jones highlights.
No one, yeah, literally no one wants to see Mac Jones. We both took the Packers, right?
I forget. Do I have the sheet?
Yeah, you should. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, we both took Green Bay
That's a Green Bay.
because we both have brains.
Need to pick up a tight end in my other league.
What's your options, Nate? You got
Jonnu?
You got 3 minutes.
I don't mind Jonnu, honestly, because I hate Kyle Pitts.
Who else? Who else is there? Schmeat.
Let me check.
Streaming.
Jonnu's not bad.
Luke Musgrave.
Luke Musgrave for sure.
I don't mind Noah Fant. Darnell Washington, since the Steelers are so good.
He's my sleeper this week. Though.
Yeah, that's Carter's sleeper this week. Yeah, I like Musgrave more than Jonnu. He was my sleeper.
Yeah.
So Musgrave was my sleeper for the week, and Carter's was
Darnell Washington.
Rams
are super bad against tight ends, but they're good against,
good against everything else. Yeah.
and small. Please donate to Red Cross Disaster Relief.
The Darnell Washington coming out party. He just goes for 5 touchdowns.
This is a Mo Alley Cox week, isn't it?
Probably.
I look, bro. Every time we talk about tight end, and I look at the Colts, I just like. I'm like, it's gonna happen, but I just can't say it. Let's see, cause he hasn't done anything the last like 2 weeks. Usually he just has like 80 yards and then a touchdown or something like that.
Bro, his touchdown was
Has he been hurt? He didn't play last week.
His touchdown like 2-3 weeks
So,
ago.
yeah.
So
He
good.
literally has 3 catches on the season.
And one of them, he just trucked a guy and ran.
Okay, when was he like dumb nice? Was it 2020?
I don't think he ever was.
I feel like he had a season though where he was like serviceable for sure.
Yeah, he was.
2021.
Yeah.
So 2020 was his best year. What did he do as a rookie? Yeah, so 2020 he had 31 receptions, 394 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So
Never
I thought he had a season where he had like 6 touchdowns or something.
Bart, you got some random jerseys. Yeah, they're all autographed.
Look up Greg Pruitt, bro.
They're all autographed.
Schmidt, look up Greg Pruitt.
Greg Pruitt, Natrone Bean,
We got Robert Mathis. Robert Mathis
Yeah.
is not random.
Robert Mathis. We got Peyton and Johnson.
Novacek,
Yeah.
tight end.
Tight end for the
Devontae
Cowboys.
Means was tough.
These are Hall of Famers, Nate.
All right, guys.
You just got to up your game.
All right, guys. We got 1 minute. 1 minute, Schmidt. I hope you picked up Musgrave and put him in.
Yep. All right, guys.
I got Rashee Rice locked into my lineup, boys.
I'm about to sign off and watch these games.
Expect you to do the
So-
same.
Schmidt, good luck this week.
Who's he play?
Harvey.
Oh yeah,
And
that's a dub, Nate.
Off to a
Off to a good
nice
start with Etienne and Lawrence.
Bro, Nate, yeah, I want to give you your props, bro. You have a good team.
Although Etienne got the 2 touchdowns, he still didn't score as much as Los Jarios.
That was
Love
such
me.
a nasty game to watch. Oh my god. All right, guys. Later.
Nate, how did you not start Sam Howell against the Giants? I'm offended. All right.